Hello there, and thanks for joining us. We are here talking about why women secretly desire men with six packs. Hello, bro.
Hello, Mayor Sir. Thanks for welcoming me. So, why do you think so many women are attracted to men with six packs?
I think I would prefer to add secretly. Secretly because no woman will openly tell you that she desire a man with six packs. She will always tell you that she prefer money. That's the truth about it. No, very few women can admit openly, just like very few men can admit openly that they will prefer their neighbor to their wife and so on. For so many reasons. One thing you should know about human mind is that human mind has an idea for what is real, what is what like they have some fantasy that they desire. So and most of these things are not discussed about. So six parts is a sign of discipline. That's just a simple truth about it. Because there are few men with six parts. Because there are men who have six parts and who do not have a six part any longer. Because men with six parts are more resistant sexually. You can understand that men with six parts represent a kind of ideal, a kind of fantasy, a kind of symbol of strength. So it is the workout behind it's the number of hours of discipline behind their appearance that make them desirable. And these women, for one reason or the other, understand that if this kind of man handle them sexually, they will make them to come to orgasm. They will make them to feel alive. They will make them to feel different, which is not always the case with men who have money, who don't have time, and who might have gotten indulged into alcohol or some activities that make their sexual life very weak. So, in terms of endurance, they do not find much appetite or more creativity in satisfying women, craving emotional desire. So, secretly, women then will dream with, and you see this dream manifesting itself when a woman finally has money, when a woman can afford what she has, what she wants. You see her uh, gradually converging toward this kind of men because she thinks that this man can bring her to the level of orgasm.
Okay, Mayor, you earlier said six packs represents discipline. So, do you think these women will prefer men with six packs for long-term relationships or short-term relationships?
No, desire is what we call loss.
Okay.
Yes. So for casual, for movies, for evening, for party, just one time shop. We are not talking about getting into relationship. No, it's different because keeping also a man with six parts in a long relationship is not easy because these men have so many women. Striving to be with them. You just have to come to their inbox and see what's happening when they post. The same reaction that women have when they post is almost the same that they have. So they have alternative. They have the possibility to switch from one girl to the other, even when they are married. I want to emphasize that. Even when they are married, they are not locked into their choices. And their choices are not only financially motivated. Like women don't get to them because they most of the time it's very rich women that get to them that want to spend time with them. Now, I want you to equally note this. So many men are depressed because they need an arm. They need a female companion that will spend time and listen to them. Most of the time they don't have it. What they have are women that either got married to them because of their financial status and so are not really interested in spending time with them for one reason or the other. And one of the bigger reasons is that they are not sexually attractive. So spending time with them is not really the reason why they got married. They got married for the money, and if the money is not there, they will be ready to leave.
From what you have said, long-term relationships is not really favorable for men with six packs and women. Do you think men without six packs can also be attractive?
Their money, of course, their pocket. Men without six packs who have good pockets are attractive to women for long-term relationship because Women are the best simulators that you can think of. Women can pretend for their entire life with somebody they don't really love, they don't desire. Sometimes they were caught up because of life situation, so they hang there while waiting. And the lifespan mostly of a man after marriage is 20 years, 30 for the most lucky. It's not in Europe like people can get 40 years of relationship, some 50, no. So a woman can persevere for that time while looking for avenues that she can keep one or two friends, even friend, never having sex, no problem, but a kind of friend that can make her feel alive. It's about that feeling. They want somebody that looking at you will make them to dream, the kind of dream that today with digitalization, people have all sort of nude in their phone that they entertain from time to time. So the more they entertain this nude, the more they grow preference to certain class of people, and that is what they fantasize. So when they have the possibility to live this kind of relation, even if it's not for sexual purpose, but if they can live exchange with people of this nature, they feel alive, they feel happy. Kind of it gives them some it gives them some confidence. It helps them build some emotion that they needed for their happiness.
You earlier made mention about confidence, and I know that building six packs have to do with some fitness activities, sports activities, which also have to build confidence. So, how do you see confidence? How do you think confidence changed the way women see men?
Well, confidence I mean, beauty is to women as confidence is to men. Yes. Like when a woman is beautiful, she feel herself. And the fact that people tell her often make it no news for her. A man who has six parts is a man who has confidence. So people, the number of women who are attracted to him already kind of or make him understand that he has something that they desire. See, when it happens once too, it might be you might think it's normal, but now when you start multiplying, you now start understanding that no, the women are fantasizing something. Just like men just see a beautiful man, they don't even think about the character. They just start fantasizing that spending time with this kind of woman will make my friend to respect me. Same thing that a woman having a picture with a celebrity with this kind of person, they think they just fantasize that moment and they want to live.
So women fantasize about men with six packs. Do you think social media has increased the desire for men with six packs?
I think I answered that question already. That in our phone we have all sort of group where we belong, all sort of site that we visit. So
Yes.
that is even what is making the growth for men with six pack increasing. And unfortunately, most men today, younger men are instead drowned into taking drugs and alcohol to grow their instant confidence. While other men, as soon as they have money, they want to justify it by growing big stomach and so many other things. So it's making the proportion of men with six pack really, really small. See, especially in Africa or especially in some of our poor country where lifestyle is very difficult. So people don't find time to work on themselves, to discipline what they eat. So they mostly eat what they see and they don't have time to work out. So you understand that it's very difficult for them to keep a certain shape for a long period of time to attract these women. So that is where the difference can exist, where we find ourselves, the kind of things we see on daily basis, the proportion that exists, and why we strive for the few ones that exist. Social media grow more needs. It makes us see men every day with six pack, but we cannot access them on daily basis. We look around, they are very few, and the ones we see, we are ready to go with them, but they carry along their own problem. They appear as if they are confident, but the least thing they are jealous, the least thing they are financially broke, the least thing they are emotionally weak, and you start noticing that what was attracting you is not enough. Yes, you were attracted with the money, but for a man who become violent when he is jealous, so that he has no confidence. You see where the problem is. A man who gets angry when he's hungry, you see that he's not confident. A man who cannot talk when he has financial problem, you see that he has no confidence. All those things breaks the woman who is beside you. A man that your girlfriend resist sex and you want to violate her, you see, it shows that you don't have confidence. So it's all this experience that will make women, even especially those who are already married, especially those who are into relationship, desire even more people who might have overgone, because of course hitting the gym on daily basis will make you to, I mean, deal with a great deal of your anger issues. Yes. And that is what will make you to handle some of those things that weak men cannot.
Listening from all what you have just said now, I somehow find it difficult to tell whether women notice the effort you put in this in building six packs.
It's automatic. You don't need to tell a beautiful woman that she's beautiful. She knows that. A six-pack guy, you don't need to tell a woman that this guy can endure some situations. She knows that developing and maintaining this lifestyle requires some sacrifices. So it's automatic.
What advice would you give to men who feel pressure to get six packs?
Well, a woman who understands that beauty will open doors for her, entertain her beauty. A man who knows that uh, he will spend, of course, less. He will attract more beautiful women, and he will be jealous by his own male friend. We rather choose to hit the gym and suffer the consequences than to look for money and spend on women. It's sometimes feel very bad to see men who work so hard just to spend on women who will not even love them, who will not even give them sex, who only focus on their emotional part and forget about what they can deliver. I tell you, I have seen so many women in marriage having desire that I couldn't imagine that they can be living with, but because the man beside serve either as a source of finance or as a shelter, so they use the men for different reasons, not really for emotional bind up.
Thank you very much for your time spent with me.
It's always a pleasure, Leon. To meet again, take care of yourself. Ciao, bye.